Right? Do you want to start?
As you guys are getting started, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Perfect timing. No, say it.
Tiny Tim.
Yeah, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
It's been a fat minute.
It has.
Yeah.
What was the last time I looked at my character sheet?
It's been a hot minute. Welcome, everybody. So it's been like 3 weeks. A lot of stuff has been going on in a lot of people's lives. You know, we had Easter and stuff like that, so it's been hard to get going. But for those of you on the stream, you will notice a cool little thing that I have now. Reactive images. So now it's a little bit easier to tell who's talking at any given point.
Yeah.
I was meaning to ask you about that. Should I send a picture of Shiva, or should I send a picture of me?
I stole a picture of Shiva out of the fucking Wiles and Pics.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Gotcha.
So, yep.
That's neat.
Yeah. So it's a cool little thing that I found, because I always see the kind of shit on like VTuber stuff, and I was always wondering what it was, and I finally fucking found it.
We should all have our own little VTubers.
I think that's a horrible idea.
Does that mean that my VTuber weeb profile is being broadcasted to the world currently?
Yes, because I don't have a picture otherwise.
No.
Just so everyone knows, it's Tokino Sora. Look her up. She is the queen.
We should all make little VTuber avatars and like
That's
link
a great idea.
like webcams to it and all that, and just be
I'll just diagnose each of you with like a HoloLive member.
I've Slay.
Diagnose me with what?
I'm gonna diagnose you with mesothelioma if you're not careful.
Listen,
Robert, we're not gonna stop fucking cussing. Don't even. We will always fucking cuss on this fucking campaign. Fuck you.
I'm also nowhere near mentally ill enough to actually be a VTuber, so
I don't think any of us are. So.
I am.
I'll show you.
Literally, we have a buddy named Kiwi that's getting into making VTubers lately, and me and Noah have already said, look, make us ones as like fucking ones to test with.
Wait, like he draws models?
He's in the process of making models and stuff. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I have a friend who's a VTuber who does that.
Does he rig it too, or
yeah?
That's epic.
Dude, look. All I'm saying is, I don't know why he got so mad at me. All I did was post his VTuber drawing in 3 Discords with a total of 20,000 people, and he's mad.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Ungrateful son of a bitch.
Him, like 2,000 views on Twitter. What do you mean?
We got him almost 3.
Well, was it a private? Was it a private like?
No, he put it on his stream because he has a stream.
Why is he mad about it?
Exactly.
Because he does not like it. He does not like it.
Probably because it's a lot of very sudden attention on a product he's not super confident about yet.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why. We convinced him to put it on Twitter, and I kind of.
I think it would be funny if like all of like me and Aaron especially, because we have deeper voices, if we got like super cute anime girl like we did not change our voice at all. Like you
guys are familiar with Joel, right?
Yeah, Joel, porcelain maid.
Yeah, like we just
shout out to Joel.
We get super cute little anime girl VTuber avatars, and then we just like do not change our voice to fit.
Yeah.
And like that's the
Speaking of which, I'm buying VTuber merch as we speak.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Cringe.
It's Kosekishu's birthday. I've been saving my merch money.
Look at you.
Like Kermit the Frog avatar.
I like showing my dog her puppy pictures every now and then. See if she recognizes herself.
She won't.
How adorable she used to be.
If she does, that's concerning.
This was you after your first bath, dog. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Tori, one of a buddy of ours that's in the chat says Gura is better.
What?
Is it Wabba?
Yeah.
It's Wabba.
I'm not sure I agree.
Gura,
yeah.
You know what? My best friend has beef with Gura. Every time that Gura's brought up, it's a flame war.
Yeah. Oh, and a
Yes.
mume.
We stand Ina in this house.
Ina, all right. I'm very Hakos Bales aligned. I own rats, so I kind of have to be.
Yeah.
Bijou is probably my favorite Ian member, but that's just because.
Jesus Christ, we're never gonna stop talking.
No.
I feel way stronger about like the Indonesian and the JP branches though, but that's okay. You can have your Gur and your Mume. I won't take that away from you.
Ever happened to that?
This is
Who gives a shit about D&D? This is just a fucking podcast now.
Yeah.
Robert, no, Connor, fuck! Noah! Robert says he loves you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Can my you know what? I think my VTuber should just be like a hyper realistic crab. I feel like that'd be kind of
That is fire.
Isn't there already one?
That would actually be kind of funny. Like a
I've seen a
hyper-realistic
plain
There's
VTuber
not-
before.
there's not an original
Gab.
thought in the
a
world.
plain VTuber. You mean a webcam?
No, like
Wrong
like the
plane.
vehicle.
Oh, I thought you were
like
talking about the
like a
landscape.
airplane.
No.
Brandon,
Wait, what?
Brand-
That's even more
mention-
confusing.
Brandon mention Orc Dad VTuber. I pray that you're talking about.
I want to
Brandon.
be a weevil. I want to be a fucking
Can
like.
I just be a big muscly man?
I want to be a. You would be like a Bara VTuber.
Weevil.
Oh, Weevil!
Yeah, I want to
They
be
got
that.
the snoots
That's
and
my
the
VTuber.
boots.
And like,
Okay.
and like whenever I
It's got the
speak, my
snoots and the
nose like
boots.
wiggles, and that's like how you know I'm speaking.
Okay, let's get into actual D&D here.
Last time on the Battle of Three Rings.
Last time on the Battle of Three Rings.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Our intrepid group of adventure. God damn it. Fuck, okay.
This is
Oh,
the second time I've gotten an email from the Kidney Testicular Cancer Society. What is going on?
It's a premonition. Now, what
Okay.
happened last time?
What
so
happened last time?
last time was mostly just kind of another shopping spree episode, if I remember completely. I think that was yeah, that was all that happened really. It was mostly just shopping
I
and
think so.
stuff like that. Because it was kind of a shorter
Yeah.
stream. So yeah, we kind of bought a lot of stuff for everybody, getting kind of prepared for the next island, which they have been given permission to go to. They also, at much of my own insisting, upgraded their boat.
Boo.
You guys fucking needed it. You wouldn't be able to really fit 4 on the dinghy. Aurelia took off half of it by herself.
But also, it's got a funny name.
Oh yes, you really like the dinghy, huh?
I do like dinghies.
Well,
I
I'm,
need to need to get back onto my boat.
anyway. So, pretty much where we left up last time was our group of adventurers getting ready to head off to the next island.
Yes, we are on a boat.
Yes.
I'm on a boat. Insert Lonely Island here.
I am on the boat. Yeah.
You are on a boat.
I'm getting back into the Shiva accent.
Nah.
Speaking of which-
what does the boat look like now? Like since I wasn't here, I didn't get to see what it looks like now.
What?
If you will turn your attention onto the...
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
Holy shit!
Boat shaped.
So...
Oh my god!
It is still a bit of a smaller boat, as you can probably expect. However, it is a 2-tier boat as a current, with the deck and then underneath being storage and a handful of rooms and things like that. I don't have when it comes to the map, it's not indicative of the actual thing because I don't have the artistic ability, and so I'm stealing assets from people and doing what I can with that.
Not stealing, because that's plagiarism and illegal.
They are.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Yeah, not stealing it. They're free.
Under fair use.
Yeah, they're under fair use, or they are free. Assets to be downloaded off of the internet and what have you.
Real
But-
quick lore question.
Yes.
Mikey. What did the people of the dock workers think when we walked down there with like crappy little furniture and a bunch of pieces of wood and nails and shit? Like basically just threw it on the boat and then poof, we had a bigger boat.
So
How do they react to that?
I guess I actually didn't describe what happened in that case. So you guys had ordered your stacks upon stacks of wood and nails and furniture and all that kind of stuff, and they were all just delivered next to the boat. And you guys had walked down to the boat, and Aurelia, since you have some understanding of runes and you were the one that was given the whole manual basically on how to upgrade the boat, you activated it. You proceeded to watch as the boat and the stack of supplies both started to glow, and then in a Pokemon evolution type fusion, the boat and the supplies were sucked up in a massive ball of light, and by the time it dimmed down, you were staring at a much larger boat, and as you were staring up there in abject confusion and other emotions, you just heard from all around you just the sounds of stuff falling, a couple splashes, and somebody screaming, "I want that fucking boat!"
Oh, we should probably get out of here very quickly. We might get robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Akazuki is just like slowly just shooing everybody onto the boat. Get on, get on, get on, get on.
Go, 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 go.
As soon as they get on the boat and the boat gets on its way, she would say, "Where did that old woman, that old ugly woman, go? That declared us as her harem."
You haven't seen her.
Good question.
I don't know, but she'll definitely pop up, I'm sure.
We should kill her with hammers when we see her again.
I don't
my
think
God.
that's a good resolution to this
I don't
problem.
think that's a possible resolution to the problem.
Crosses her arms, looks off wistfully into the sea, just like, oh, fine.
No, doesn't even just cross the arms, leans against the edge of the boat, looks off into the distance.
Yeah, just pouts.
Boo-hoo. I don't get
I do not get to kill with
to
hammer.
beat an
It's
old woman to
sad
death with
that-
a hammer.
So,
That was a rite of passage where I am from.
Huh?
damn.
Huh?
We
Uh,
both know that's not true.
Yeah.
Do
I
we
wish it
though?
was.
We do have memory loss.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true either, but in my head it is.
Fair enough.
So, based on how far away the next island is, it will probably take about 2 days to sail around the one that you are currently at and get to the next island. So, first things first, let me give a little bit more of an explanation on the layout of the boat itself. So you've got the main deck, which does look similar to how it is posted here. You've got the wheel and on a higher section than the rest of the dock or the rest of the deck. You do have a opening in the middle that can be pulled to allow the lowering of cargo and things like that. The very middle here is the stairwell that goes down into the lower section of the boat, which directly back behind the stairwell is where all the storage is, as well as kind of a part of it is where the galley is, and underneath where the where the upper section of the ship is two of the rooms that are available to you, and then next to the stairwell, back up on the upper side is 2 more rooms. So you guys have a total of 4 rooms, a galley, a storage area, and that's about what you got so far.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Well, I think that this is a lot more accommodable than what we had last time. No offense, Shiva, but you do get a little punchy when you're asleep.
Yes, I do have a tendency to wake up 5 feet in any given direction, further than where I fell asleep.
Wakes up 5 feet above ground. Like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, no, it's a problem. Like, I'll sometimes wake up and be like in
Floating.
a shallow grave. It's kind of crazy.
Just punches throughout the night, and you end up finding yourself underground at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. I sometimes like to, cover myself in a layer of cement so that nothing, bad happens to the people around me. Now,
You mean a coffin?
yeah, and then when I wake up, I just get out of it.
I don't remember you ever doing this. Not that I
Well,
remember much at all, but this
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, no, it's, I don't remember doing it, but I should start doing it, This is just like an inkling that I have that I probably did this at some point,
Huh. Well, I know that the ship doesn't have any need for us to really intervene on, like, hoisting sails and actually steering, so I guess the only job really is outlook.
Fun, staying sane, keeping ourselves entertained.
By the
that
way,
too.
Udox.
Yes.
Okay, you are back. I will tell you right now that this boat does pique your interest in a lot of ways, especially when you consider the fact that, as Akizuki was just talking about, the boat is just driving itself.
Oh.
Ratman, can you do like silly little dance?
I will do silly dance.
Roll
Can I roll
performance.
to do it? Can I roll to do a silly dance?
Can we get a
Roll
performance check,
performance.
please?
Roll for
Yeah.
Please, you
performance?
shouldn't. You shouldn't ask of people that you've just met. It's rude.
11. You
Look,
do
there he is.
you do a decent rendition of the chicken dance.
Let's go.
How do
Yeah,
you
see, like-
do anything other than average for the chicken dance? It's like
You would be surprised.
You
Well,
I
can
had a
perform
bit
the
of
chicken
sparkle
dance.
to it.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
am impressed. I am good. Yes, I clap.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to the rat's
Okay, I
nest
will.
to keep a watch over anything that might.
The rat's nest.
Yeah.
Can
I
I-
don't think we
can
should
I
call it
make-
a rat's nest.
That's not what it's called.
You can also call it a crow's nest.
There you go.
Docs, how does that make you feel calling it a rat's nest?
What's a rat's nest?
The crow's nest of a.
We're calling the
ship.
crow's nest a rat's nest.
How does that make you feel?
Representation. Let's go.
Damn.
And then I do like the fist in the air, like Black Lives Matter ally.
No.
Oh no.
True.
Akizuki
Well-
rolls her eyes as she flies on up to the crow's nest and pulls out her shamisen.
I would
I'm
like
going
to
to-
make a history check about
On?
the boat.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a history check.
Okay. Is
I'm
this a
going to
magic
go-
item?
The boat is a magic item, correct?
Okay, whenever I make an intelligence history check related to magic items, you can add twice your proficiency bonus instead of any proficiency bonus you normally apply.
Yep.
Okay, so it's his.
So roll history and then add
3
twice
plus
my
4 right now.
proficiency?
Yes.
Okay. So, history.
So
Plus-
Oh, shit.
6.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. Okay.
26.
Udox, you're very intrigued by this boat
Mm-hmm.
because it's
intrigued.
it is a magic boat, not just in the fact that it's steering itself, but a couple other things kind of pique your interest as you're running around it. For one,
I run around swiftly.
it is not shifting as much with the waves. It seems to be stabilized in some aspect. And then, obviously, another part of it that really interests you is the fact that, these ladies brought a bunch of wood and nails and shit, plopped it next to the boat, and then the boat suddenly took it all and grew. So this boat is very, very intriguing. So you're running around, and as you're running around, you're kind of like peering underneath boards. You're looking into like the crawl spaces of the whole boat, and you're seeing runes carved everywhere in this boat.
That's exciting.
The ones that like really pique your interest are the ones that are along the mast and the ones that are along the steering wheel. The ones along the mast, they are mostly basically how the ones along the mast work is from what you can tell, it's almost like a GPS tracker.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically pinging, like trying to figure out where it is in relevance to the destination they're trying to get to. And then along the steering wheel, it's cruise control. Basically, just lets the thing, like, they will set where they want to go and how fast they want to go, and the boat just does it.
So we have an automatic GPS and autopilot is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Slay.
But yeah. So
Exciting.
Yeah, no. What I wanted to do was just keep an eye out, like if there's anything dangerous coming along.
roll me
Is there any-
perception.
Is there any spare wood on the boat?
There would be like scraps of it.
Can I make a chair?
Roll me.
And I make a chair.
I think I have carpenter's tools.
Yeah.
So,
So can
What
I
is that,
Make a
Dex?
roll with carpenter's tools. It's wisdom,
so-
I think.
Wisdom? Okay. I could
it's
remember on
dependent on the
this.
tool, but yeah, it's technically you just roll with proficiency if you have the tools.
Yeah, well, I know with some tools it's like you also add like wisdom proficiency or like wisdom dex, what have you.
I just want to make a simple wooden chair. That's it.
Also Aki, you have not given me your. There we go. Okay.
24.
So first, Aki, let's start with you. You are like you're up in the crow's nest. You're kind of looking out. Right now, you guys are kind of just hugging the island since you got to go around behind it anyway. You're not really you're seeing a good chunk of like fishing boats just along as you're kind of running around because this first island is very low, like it's pretty much right along the sea level. So you've got there's a lot of fishing boats, there's a lot of docks, there's a lot of all that kind of stuff just along the island. So a lot of fishing boats, but none of them ever really give you much of a second glance. So you're not really concerned about that. Other than that, you're not really seeing a lot. Shiva, you scrounged together, like there's some extra planks that are kind of left over, scraps from corners and that kind of stuff that are all kind of just piled up in the storage area. And you just grab that stack and you just start like chipping away at it with your carpenter's tools, making a bunch of stuff. There is like 3 nails left over, so you don't have enough to really nail anything together. So it's all about making joints that can just fit together and hold without the use of nails or glue or anything like that. And you are to it is not pretty, but it is a chair.
Yeah, I'd like to think it's literally just like a very simple wooden chair. That's it.
Can I
That's
sit
all
in
it
it?
is.
Can I
Yeah,
sit in the
Shiva
chair?
sits on, like, puts it on the deck, looks at you, Udox, and like gestures for you to like take a seat to test it out because she feels like
sit-
she'd break it.
I sit in the chair.
You sit in the chair.
Can we roll a
Let's
con check for the
go.
chair?
I clap. I clap and I say, yes,
Everyone
we
claps.
have
For Udox,
permits.
I don't have to worry about that. If
Yeah, it's when Shiva or
Shiva,
Aurelia
it's like a con check. Aurelia, you're gonna crush it, straight and simple.
yeah.
Call me fat.
Hey.
You
Yeah.
call
Miss
me
400 pounds of metal. Yes.
Listen, I'm not saying you're fat, but I am saying you're 400 pounds. You know, it's like we can read that as well.
There is a difference technically.
Hey, hear me out though. Hear me out. I've been to some restaurants and just saying, I see some crazier things happen.
Man,
Um,
I love me a
we just
girl
kinda got
who's
some
built
time
like
to
a
kill,
truck,
right?
built Ford tough.
Yeah, like I said, it's about 2 days before you guys get to the next island.
I wanna. Do we still have any like? Do we have like wooden dowels or anything on the ship that aren't being used? And,
Like I
maybe,
said, you've
scrap
got
metal of kind?
some like you've got some scrap wood. There's even less now that Shiva has made her chair, but there's a bit. Like what do you want to make?
I want to make like dog. God damn it! Same shit, different day, dog. My bad. Hi puppy. I'd like to try my hand at making like crossbow bolts for our rat companion
Ooh.
using Smith's tools.
Okay.
On hand.
Um.
I don't know if there's like a Fletcher's tools set anywhere, but in D&D, but I have Smith's tools.
So I will say, if you
I'd probably be tinkering tools, right?
you can do it with Smith's tools, because technically Smiths, well, like some Smiths will also make arrows. Arrows and like bolts and stuff like that. So I will say you could make some of it. You do not have the fletching available. But you can probably go ahead and make like the bolt shafts themselves.
And like the arrowheads, the bolt heads.
Yeah, you can make that kind of stuff, but you're gonna have to wait until you get to the next island for fletching.
Well, hold on. Okay, hold on here. You say you have to wait till the next island. Aaron, quick question.
Bird.
Yeah.
Aaron, quick question. How
Yeah.
often does weird question. How often does Aki molt feathers?
I'd say like once a year. When do owls molt?
It's about once a year when right around this time of year actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it does depend on the owl too. What kind of owl are you?
That would be a great horned owl.
Yep.
Kind of mixed with a barn owl.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, birds shed feathers all the time. Like,
They do shed feathers, but it's a bit different from the molting.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like.
This includes the body feathers, but not flight feathers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Body feathers. Flight feathers do not do that. If you pull out flight feathers, birds will instinctively pull out other ones on the other side.
Yeah.
And if you keep pulling them, they'll do it until they fucking can't fly anymore. So
yeah.
That's supposed to do that. But I'm just saying. Also, any spells that require an owl feather, you're covered in them. So
Yeah.
you can spare a few, right? But
All right.
I'm gonna do a
Yeah,
roll.
no, she's
What's up?
yeah, no, I'd say that she's not like she is not molting a whole lot, considering that she's mostly just wings. That's the most that of her that's really feathered.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah,
I thought
no.
I'd ask. Just to be safe.
You might
But,
get the occasional feather out of her here and there, but you're not gonna get enough to like fletch consistently.
You say that.
You're not
But-
plucking her.
Fuck. Okay. All right. How do you roll with tools anyway on this side?
Just you should be
Click
able
on
to
the
just
tool.
click on the tool. Yeah. If that doesn't work, then just roll a d20. You'll add your proficiency mod to it
Oh,
if you
yeah,
have proficiency with it.
So I have a high proficiency mod with Smith's tools. Since it, oh yeah, I have a high proficiency mod, or a high plus to it, I guess is what I should say. And
13.
since I have the fire rune, inscribed on my body currently, the proficiency is doubled.
Your proficiency
So-
bonus.
Yeah, is doubled.
Okay, so
So
you
it'd be 15.
yes. Okay. So yeah, you managed to scrounge together like some bits of wood. I'd say probably with a 15, you could probably make the like the base part, like the bulk of it without the fletching and stuff. You could probably make 15.
Nice. But what's the quality? That's the important part here. Like
Um,
my first time ever making them, so
That's why I'm saying you're getting 15. I'd say like you make a total of like
However
20,
many.
25,
yeah.
but the first 10, like 2 of them are like
Ain't that hot.
warped. Like a lot, like the first 10 is basically you figuring it out, and it's a lot of just shit that you're like, this one's warped, this one is like weirdly
Cracked,
shaped,
that
like
kind
yeah,
of
that one's
shit.
cracked. You know, it's a lot of you just figuring shit out. So you
Uh-huh.
probably make about 15 that are actually like usable.
Bet. I'm gonna hand them over to our rat friend Udox. So it's like, you're sitting in your chair, and the big metal woman just walks up and just lays 15 crossbow bolts in your lap. Not
Let's
fletched,
go.
not
Yeah.
fletched, so still unusable, but
So
the base is there.
yeah,
Well, technically
Udox.
they're not unusable if they don't have fletchings. It's just
So what
You-
else do I need to get for them to be
you know,
usable?
those
Well, they're usable.
these shafts better be straight.
Yeah.
Personally, if I were to have someone roll with these, I would give disadvantage with them being shot out of a crossbow.
Yes.
'cause they're just
So Udox, go ahead and put down that you have 15 unfletched bolts, and
Okay.
all you need to do is grab is get fletching and put that in.
Okay.
So which is not too terribly hard in this
Thank you,
era.
tall woman.
Thank you, tall woman.
Uh,
no
yeah.
problem.
Let's go.
I'm going to, after Udox has had their turn in the chair, I'm going to sit in the chair and gaze wistfully into the ocean.
I
right.
was straight chilling. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
The
take
chair.
turns in the chair.
When you sit in the chair, it gives an ominous creak, but it holds firm.
Slay. Shiva is proud of herself and her fine craftsmanship.
I will say that creak does tell you that if, like, this chair, if it does take too much, like, if you plop in it, like, if you were to just say, like, plop down in it, you're not sure if it'll hold.
Imagine how fucking funny it would be is if like later in the story it's like, oh yeah, we find like some adamantine reserves and like we bring it on the boat until we figure out what to do with it, and we wake up one day and it's all gone, and you look over and Shiva's sitting in her freshly coated with adamantine chair and is just like, now anybody can sit in it. Like,
And Shiva gets tossed overboard.
for real.
I could so imagine that happening. Is the sad bit.
Now anybody can sit in the chair. Indestructible. I killed a big bad evil guy with the adamantine chair, WWE style.
Honestly, I thought that's why you wanted to make the chair.
Yo, new weapon dropped.
All right.
Amen.
I think that's everybody's day kind of taken up. Well, actually, no. Udon hasn't made a.
Udon.
Yeah.
The noodle.
Yeah.
Udox, is there anything you would like to spend your day doing?
I investigated the boat.
Yeah, I mean that'll take up about half your day. So if there's anything else you would like to do,
I would like to I'd like to fish. I would
Alright.
like to fish.
all right.
You almost messed up there. I heard that you wanted to stare wistfully into the distance.
I'm staring wistfully into the sea while I fish.
All right. Roll me a fishing rod check.
Do I just click on
This
it?
rad.
Yes. 10. All right. So for
Can I do the help action?
sure. The bolts don't take all that long, so yeah. So a 15 then. So for a few hours, like probably from like 1 to 4, you're kind of
Staring wistfully into the sea.
you're staring wistfully into the sea. Aurelia is next to you.
Staring wistfully also into the sea.
Yes. Both of you are staring wistfully, and then about 4:30 rolls around, and you feel a tug, and you're like, "Ooh, fish!" Tug, 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 and then you're like starting to pull at it. You feel the hook like fully sink in, and you watch as the pole bends.
Uh-oh. I look to the tall woman for assistance, because this might get hairy.
Roll
Yeah.
Udox. Roll. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Roll strength with advantage.
Okay, so I just click on strength,
Yeah.
and then I just take the higher number.
Yep. 19. All right. So
Let's go.
you're sitting there and you watch the pole bend. You look at Aurelia, and it's literally out of a cartoon where you start to get pulled away. And Aurelia just kind of grabs you by the fucking scruff and hauls you back, and the two of you are just fighting with this fish. And I'd say it takes probably a solid 20 minutes before you finally get this fish up. And
That's crazy.
It's a decent sized tuna.
Really, you don't eat, do you?
We don't need to discuss that right now.
Okay, it seemed to have hit a nerve.
Akazuki swoops down right next to it and looks at it with absolute like glorification as she looks up to you, Udon, and goes, "Do you know what we can make with this?"
Nope.
Sushi.
She
Sushi night with
pulls
the girls.
she pulls out a knife, and I'd like to start preparing food.
All right. So, Aki, roll me survival.
Oh boy.
Can I help out? Because if I remember right, I think I actually have proficiency in survival.
It's still a +5. Does anybody want to assist?
Yeah. I'll assist. I'll give you advantage, and
Yep.
we can flavor text it as me, like with my also survival knowledge.
Yeah, the two of you set to gutting and descaling.
Oh my god!
Shit.
Damn.
We're literally the wives. We're literally like wives. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
so
we're housewives.
you
The
guys-
wife material.
So Shiva grabs the tuna, and you guys head on down to the galley. and you guys, you just start tearing into this thing with expert slices and cuts. You get it descaled, you get it gutted, you get every little morsel off of this thing with perfect tuna fillets. And you guys get it all set together, put out and stuff, and you guys go to deal with you guys get rid of the leftover bones and things like that. And what would you like to make with this?
I'd like to I'd like to have tuna fillets with sesame seed crust, paired with soy is pretty common around the soy would be pretty common around the world. So there's some soy sauce to the side for some thin sliced sashimi from the more fattier portion of the tuna. And what else? There's a lot of there's just a lot of food here. So I think some
we could
of
start
it.
salting it. We could start
Yeah.
like preserving it in salt, and then like tomorrow have salted.
So
tuna.
I will say, once you guys like make your meal for the night,
like a small container of salt. Like this isn't like a tuna is enough food for like several days.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna give you multiple days of rations from this thing.
No.
I will say, once you guys make your food for the day, you guys are like you guys like take what you're making for that night and you kind of push the rest to the side for a minute while you're getting that done. You turn to look for the rest of the tuna, it's gone.
No.
What happened?
No.
You just see a note sitting where the tuna stack was.
How could this be?
Granny.
It's Granny. It is the motherfucking old woman.
Akizuki's like lip is trembling. She is so distraught over this.
I break down. I drop to my knees. I put my hands in the air.
I
cry.
I reach into my carpenter's kit. I pull out a hammer. I walk up to Akizuki. I turn her around. I put the hammer in her hands. And I just say, "You must take your fate into your own hands. Seek vengeance, little one." And
I did say there is a note sitting where the stack was.
I'm well aware.
What does the note say?
The note says in like really beautiful calligraphy, this will be used throughout the week. Thank you for the food.
Motherfucker.
I wanted to make it.
Wait, no, it'd be like motherfuck, and then title card as
Yeah.
like motherfuck title card.
Can I get a title card in the chat, please?
Can I get a title card in chat? I will. You know what? Unironically, just because I need another like thing to do in Premiere, I'll make a little title card for us. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll do that later.
Then we'll have thumbnails.
Yo, yeah, we'll have like maybe we could put it in as like an animation when we start the stream.
One thing I need to do, like, I'm probably eventually going to be like getting, I just need to get like a better setup for like my starting soon, my be right back cards. I want to get something for that when I'm streaming normally, and for when we're doing this, and for Tales of Crimea whenever we go back to that as well. I want to get something for all of those. There's just a lot of stuff that I kind of want to get done, but I don't have. I know the artists of our group are busy with college and stuff like that, so I don't want to pressure them into doing it. So, I'm kind of just waiting to get the extra cash to go on.
Hey, real quick question. Do you want to put on some music?
What hits music on? Oh, I didn't have
currently.
I had it on, but it didn't. I didn't have it looping.
Ah, gotcha. Skeet up, butt up. Well,
Chunky, real quick,
Huh.
random question. And would it be possible, could you make a spare character sheet for me? Because I want to make a backup character, and I don't want to like just have a bunch of
I want
loose.
to make a backup
Not for any
character.
reason, not for any specific
Uh,
reason, but it's just it's
mm.
always good to have a backup character. You know.
I also want to make a backup character, Chunky, and you know what backup character I'm going to make.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Just to have one on
Oof.
deck, just because you never
Just
know.
in case.
Maybe Bore Force squares up next time with a power word kill. We don't know. That's possible.
Actually true. Actually
Bore
true.
4 comes back and he's got a fucking flame blade and shit, and like he's got 30 Tarrasques on his side, and like we're all of a sudden like, oh no, like what do
Oh,
we do?
fuck.
We die.
Well,
Bore 4 shows up with a fucking Glock and it's game over.
while you're doing that, Akazuki sadly eats her dinner and then goes to one of the hammocks and goes to sleep.
Dude, honestly, I was so ready to give up one of my runes so I could like imbue the frost rune onto like a box, so we have like a little ice chest.
That's cute. I actually really like that.
All right, I got you both the extra character sheets.
Thank you.
Yep. So, yeah, very well made food. Despite Aki's tears all over her own.
The salt adds flavor.
I can't see mine.
Really? I thought I
Can I just make a character? Wait, I think
probably
I
should be able to.
just made it.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, why? I'll figure that out later. Where was I going? Right. You guys have your meal. You get and get all of, get ready for the night. Do you guys want to do a watch throughout the night?
That's not a bad idea.
I did the watch
I can do it.
for the day, so I'll
Yeah.
need to rest.
Yeah, that's
Udon.
I can do it.
Udon noodle. Get up there.
I scurry to the top
Ah.
of the rat's
I
nest.
imagine you like when I love the idea of like a trope, like if this was a TV show, it's like you're like a fully fleshed out character, but then whenever you're running somewhere, it's literally just a rat like scurrying along the ground. That's what you're animated
just
as.
the-
Is like
It's a JPEG with like the checkered background.
of a rat just like
It's-
like being dragged around, like by a mouse, just like.
It's,
Oh, no.
it's the Halo 3 rat.
Yeah.
Just in source. Just sitting there.
It's like everyone else is like animated like an anime character, but you're like 3D for some reason. Like
That's so real.
hyper-realistic.
No. With Udox, it's literally like the fucking one show, like one anime that came out like a year ago now. That was just to troll people, where it was like the most infamous scene is just the cutout of the face put on top of an actual like recording of somebody running with a automatic lawnmower.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really? Okay, let me see if I can find that.
But perception check.
Yes, go ahead and roll me a perception, Udox.
I do not have high hopes.
I believe in you. Wow, that's definitely two numbers that you rolled. You know, that's
Yep.
like a 1 in 400 chance of rolling the same number.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm doing the math.
Actually, that's
Point.
also what I was gonna do.
0.2% chance. I believe. If I did the math correctly.
Yeah, there are 400 possible combinations with 2d20s.
Here, memes of the dungeon. This is an actual scene from the anime.
Oh god.
Oh, this one! Oh yeah, dude! That shit was so
Yo,
gas,
what?
bro.
Kamikatsu is the name of the show.
Kamikatsu.
That's so based.
Like was it Kamikatsu?
Something Godless
Bonkers.
World.
Yeah. So yeah, they just rotoscoped a guy, like a video of a guy like in a field with his tractor, and just they rotoscoped that, and then just copy paste, like cut paste hit the fucking anime character's face on it. It has the lip flaps and everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I give them a point for ingenuity because I would have never thought of doing that. Like, out of all of the like shortcuts you can take in animation, that's a new one. That's wild.
Dude, no, it's because the anime had no fucking budget. so they did that to say, because they were like, oh, well, we want to show, because like I remember I got to this episode and the anime was already wild. But I got to this episode and he's like, I'm gonna introduce, yeah, that shit, dude, it's so gas, bro, it's so gas. He was like, I'm gonna introduce modern technology to the people of this village. And so he goes, tractors for working the fields, and the guy, and he's like, I need you to like I need you to fake that you know how to use this. And the god that he works with, she's just like, I got you, I'll just manipulate him so it looks like he's doing it. And that's what she did, and so that's what everyone saw, is just him going, wow, this makes farming so much easier.
Yeah.
Dude, that show is so gas. Also, crazy plot line, by the way. It's a funny as fuck show, but actually a wild, really good plot, like the entire story. Like, it's goofy as fuck, but the story goes so hard.
Yeah, they fucking went with this shit, I swear. They were just like, we have no budget, so let's just fuck around with it.
Yeah, think like Konosuba, like goofy fucking like antics, but with a gas story.
Yo.
Okay.
I'll watch it. You've convinced me. I'll buy 30 copies.
It's
Anyway.
so wild.
Udox, you're up in the crow's nest. It's dark. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you do. So you're kind of able to see for a little bit. Because I think yours is 80 feet, right?
I'm actually I feel like I have dark vision. I don't know why I've not seen it.
I think you do, because I think that's one of the things we pulled from the Goblin stat block.
Goblin.
So maybe you just forgot to copy it over.
It's right here.
Okay. How far do you have it?
I think I copy pasted the wrong thing though, because that does. Oh wait. I have to extend it. Hold on. 60.
60. Okay. You can't really see like the water's surface too well then. So, and beyond that is also not like, you can't really see much beyond, but there's like a couple boats like here and there out there, but none of them are heading your direction.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of like, they pass you by, you pass them by, nothing really happens as the night goes on. So yeah.
Epic.
If you won all the money, can you tell us what you would do with it? Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Jesus. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do not trust chiropractors.
I never have.
And who would be next? I can go next if you like.
Fake practice.
Yeah. Shiva,
I'll go next.
roll me perception.
I'm going to sit in my chair.
You sit in your chair.
There.
16. So you're sitting in your chair. You're staring off into the darkness, listening as the wind blows through the sails and the the waves gently lapping at the bottom of the boat. You're staring, thinking about what lies ahead, and you see nothing as you continue on through the night.
I want to roll. It sounds like we're rolling.
Yeah, it's watched throughout the night.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean,
So-
you're not wrong. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, nothing happens.
I only have to sleep 4 hours. And it's not even actually sleeping. I'm
Yeah.
conscious the whole time. So.
So yeah, I mean, you can take the next 2 bits of watch.
Unless somebody else. Who hasn't rolled yet? Akizuki.
Takazuki's not watching.
I need to
Yeah.
Okay.
sleep
Alright, perception check.
because I did it for the day.
Bummy ass.
21. Yeah.
I do have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Yep. You're not in the crow's nets. You can't get up there.
Nope.
So you're up kind of by the wheel, just kind of watching everything. Kind of similar with Shiva's. You're watching as like some boats pass by off in the distance. There's not like a lot really going on. You're hearing the sounds of the waves. Yeah.
Oh, real quick.
Hmm.
Very important news. Llamas with hats is coming back.
Fuck.
God
Why?
damn it.
Again?
I don't know. They're making an epilogue.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Hopefully the
fine.
ending's not as depressing as the original ending. That shit was wild.
Anyway.
Yep. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so your double watch also goes off without a hitch, and dawn dawns.
Dawn dawns. Play. Well. Day 2.
Day 2.
Is there
Of a
any other
week.
spare materials on the boat?
I reset my health then, right?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
a long rest.
And that's the only thing that we do, right?
I mean, health spell slots, you know,
So I don't think I used any spells.
yeah, just all your basic stuff like that. Yeah. As far
Is
as
there any other spare materials on the boat?
roll me through, yeah, survive, investigation or survival of your choice. To try to scrounge
I'll
up.
Probably go survival, honestly,
Alright.
just because that's my highest. 12.
Well, you scrounge together like probably the total of like 2 planks of wood.
Hmm.
2 whole planks.
Yeah.
There is not a lot left.
Can I use them to strengthen the chair?
Roll carpenters.
Here. Carpenter's tools. 5.
You try to add supports to the bottom of the chair, thinking like, oh, maybe I need to connect like all these legs together a bit more. That'll make it a bit stronger.
It breaks. I'm killing myself.
The chair itself doesn't break, but the said supports are, instead of supporting the chair, they're barely hanging on for dear life.
Oh, oh no.
So yeah.
I break down into tears. This is my 13th reason. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Shiva, I don't know that this is your gift.
I'm beginning to think that you are correct. Honestly, I was thinking maybe, this is my calling, but no, I don't think so.
God forbid a woman has a hobby.
God forbid a woman has a hobby.
By the way,
I'm trying my damnedest, okay?
Shiva, as you are reenacting the very well-known anime scene of you on all 4 with your head down and the little squiggly lines coming down from above you, you guys hear a ringing coming from the galley.
Or I guess we approach. I
Yeah.
don't know what that means.
I crawl down on all fours.
um,
Yeah. So you guys enter the galley, and in front of you, on the counter, is meals for you all.
Lay.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So there's 4 breakfasts sitting out in front of you on the counter.
all
Are they tuna?
Wait. Is this a magical item?
You're not sure.
Can I roll like an intelligence check? Hold on. Can I roll a check to see if this is like...
Give me.
There's actually somebody better that would be able to do a survival check. I don't have very high wisdom.
You can give me
I
an
can do an intelligence
You can
check,
give me
I
an
would love to.
investigation.
I would love to do investigation. 18.
This is not a magic item. This was handmade.
Handmade?
Yes.
I look at each of you suspiciously.
Was not me. I can't even cook.
No, this isn't me. I look at you like, what are you talking about? We did it last night.
That's true. I lied. That's my bad. But I didn't make this.
Should we eat it or?
Fuck
Nope.
it. I'm hungry. I eat it.
Me too. I'll eat it
Wait,
as
what
well.
if it's poisoned?
It
Looks
tastes
safe
pretty
enough
good
to
for
me.
poison.
I'd like to think the 2 of you sit down, grab a fork, poke it, and put it in your mouth, while Aki is just holding her hands out with this like concerned and like scared look on her face, while Aurelia is just kind of sitting there, just like, huh.
I would like to chow down. Can I specifically do the action of chowing down?
Yes,
Is that an action or bonus action?
It is an action.
Gotcha.
So you take the chow down action. It tastes pretty good.
What exactly is it?
The chow down action.
Yes, the
no.
chow down action.
Please.
Oh.
I
Chow
mean,
down on this.
if you're offering, but
Woo!
So it is it's kind of a breakfast sandwich type deal. You've got some you got a little bit of tuna. You've got some. Now keep in mind, I don't work with tuna, so I don't know exactly what works well with it and what doesn't. So keep that in mind when I describe this. This is just what I think goes well with fish in general. So you've got a little bit of tuna, lettuce, tomato. You got a little bit of bacon, and it's on a sandwich that has been like buttered on both. It's on a bagel. It's on
bagel.
It's a bagel.
Canonically, Jewish people live in this world.
Holy
Bagel.
So it's bread that has been toasted on both sides. And then you've also got like some
shit. Sorry. Ignore me. Sorry.
you've got some like you got some juice and some other like kind of smaller fixins as well. Some potato chunks that have been seasoned. So yeah.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
I mean, Shiva and Udax have already taken the chow down action, and they seem to be fine, so.
I will devour its essence, I guess.
You devour its essence. It tastes pretty good.
Nice.
If I have been dead this whole time, I guess I'm staying in the underworld. I've already eaten, so might as well.
Is that how it works?
Go ahead, and I'll take a bite.
It tastes good.
Yes, this is bussin' for real.
Never say that again.
I killed Shiva.
Aki, as you go to stab Shiva in the throat, a bolt of lightning fries Shiva from existence. There's not even an ash particle remaining.
This is literally just like annihilated from existence.
Disintegrated.
Shiva has been hit by a disintegration beam from God.
Shiva reforms, now repentant.
Yeah. Even the toilet. It happens again. Like...
Sean, you need to be done by 9, right?
Yeah, 9:30.
Okay. Yeah. Food.
Well, it's another
Ah,
day of
food.
travel.
What did you say about the underworld? Now I'm concerned. Are we all dead?
I feel like it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't think
feel a
we
lot
are
of things.
dead.
I go back
Well,
to
just to
chowing down.
catch you up on like where we're at. Like we were like apparently
I
in
guess
the
we
future.
So, like,
Go ahead. You're a better storyteller than I am.
Well, sort of. You see, we again fuzzy on the details, and the who and the why were all together, but the group of us was once set out to defeat this dark lord who resides at the center of the three rings. And well,
I
we
raise an eyebrow.
lost. We had this artifact, and it malfunctioned as we tried to use it, and that's the reason for our lack of knowledge about the situation. I'm sorry
How
about
do you know
that.
that much?
Well, it was kind of obvious when it was happening. Regardless, it's patchy. We don't remember everything. We remember some things. It's confusing. Regardless, all you need to know is that our goal is to stop whoever this is from doing whatever they were doing that upset the whole scales of the world.
Huh. I continue to chow down.
so is this like a lost situation? Have we been dead the entire time?
I think
Spoiler
so.
alert! Spoiler alert for the 12-year-old show Lost, by the way.
How dare you?
12 years old?
Fuck
Buddy,
you!
It's
It's
longer
gotta
than
be way
that.
older than that.
Yeah.
it's almost
Show up at
20
your
now.
house with a hammer.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot it started in like 2007.
Yeah.
But
Shiva,
Beat you to
I would,
death with a mace.
Shiva, I'd love to think the entire time Aki's talking about how like we remember some stuff, but we don't. Just the only thing stuck in your mind is that you're pretty sure you're in a throuple with the other two.
Oh, yeah. We're just a polycule, like.
Yeah,
it
happens.
wasn't confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but
we
it's
can make it
highly
confirmed.
implied.
So this is a
It's-
weird sex
listen.
thing. It's just a weird sex thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Yeah, on a
bird,
quest
you
to-
know.
Uh-huh. Well,
A
keep me
metal
out of it.
lady.
I'm
Well-
hoping to find myself a nice rat woman and settle down and have
Jimmy-
10,000 rat children.
Nice rat
be-
woman.
10,000 rat children. What the fuck?
Well,
To be
we
fair,
produce very quickly.
Have
Hey,
great
you know what they say about bunnies? We're good at
aspirations.
multiplying. But like, so it's like, to be fair though, if you got included, you'd be crushed. I don't know how Aki has survived.
Yeah, really, it's a grace of God, not gonna lie.
That's why I said it's a weird sex thing, because clearly it doesn't make any sense.
I'm in hell. You're
Yeah.
all demons sent here to torture me.
It's not a weird sex thing. It's just we get off by defeating evil people.
Oh
Like,
my god,
we-
I'm going up to the
in the
crow's
world.
nest.
I never said
I-
that. Listen.
I'd like to
Maybe
think.
don't do weird sex shit next time.
I'd like to think
Then
like
you won't have to think about your actions.
I like to think when Aurelia says, like, I'm surprised Aki hasn't been crushed. Just all of you just think like, just all of you are just sitting there just wondering, maybe that's why she decided to learn so much healing magic.
Yeah.
Cast feather
I'm now
falling so you
starting
don't get cast feather falling so you don't get crushed by the ass.
I'm in
I'm
hell.
I'm beginning to
Get
be
me
concerned
out.
about sharing a boat with you guys.
I mean,
want-
listen,
Don't worry,
don't
I'm
even-
concerned about sharing a boat with them too now.
I don't even do that, alright? I don't even know what sex is, alright? Like, get out of here.
I don't believe you.
That sounds like a bunch of, like, weird cringe
Shiva,
stuff,
roll me
alright?
history at
I'm a-
disadvantage.
I'm just a minotaur, alright? I punch things, it's
Jumps
my
off
job
boat.
description. Disadvantage, history, let's see. Does
Aki goes overboard.
6.
I I douse myself into the ocean.
You, in fact, do not remember what sex is.
Don't know
yeah,
what
I literally don't even know what that is.
Hey,
I
to be
I
fair-
literally don't know what you're talking about.
To be fair, Shiva, not sorry, yeah, Shiva doesn't know what sex is, and Aurelia is incapable thanks to experimentation. But you know,
What kind of experimentation?
she's a large woman with metal grafted to her skin.
Sounds sexual. I'm out of here.
It's true. That's my kink, metal grafting.
Hey, let's change the subject, maybe.
This is definitely not TOS friendly.
Akazuki is
with
mortified.
YouTube, it's fine.
YouTube's
Oh,
definitely
yes.
fine with it.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, but now for
Yeah, we should
partially
do
that reason.
Akazuki
Yesterday-
is currently mortified.
Yesterday, I saw a YouTube short that straight up had cock and balls with like 500,000 likes, so I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
So a bit of change of subject. Should we name this boat?
I think that's a good idea, actually.
The noodler.
I
What-
hate that. We'll keep it in the running since it's the first
that
one. But
now that sounds like a weird sexual thing. That
But I say it-
100%.
I say it with my hands on my hips, looking proud off into the distance. The noodler.
The noodler. The noodler. We'll jot that down and put a pin in it,
Well,
as they say.
definitely put a pin in it. Yeah.
How about the ship?
The ship.
Yeah. No, that's also. Let's put another pin in that. I think it should have something that is powerful and meaningful, right?
The
Aurelia,
What are we-
any thoughts?
What do we even call ourselves? Like, what is our group name? Like a band. We need like a band name.
A ship
No.
name, huh?
3 chicks and a rat. That would be a good name.
My favorite indie rock band.
Isn't that a Modest Mouse song? Isn't that
I have no clue.
Modest rat.
Modest
Three-
Rat?
Three
Wait,
women and a half
wait,
man.
Wait. Of rats and men.
Of rats and women.
Of
Yeah,
mice
look at
and
the
men.
flowers, Georgie.
Of
Yeah,
rats and women.
Think about the
A
rabbits.
ship name. What would we call the ship?
I think it should be something that's, I don't know.
Correspond with our group name. I feel like.
Hey, you know what?
I feel
Okay,
like it.
let's go with plagiarism. Let's just call it the Going Merry.
What?
Mm, No, thank you.
Let's just get copyright striked by fucking One Piece. Why don't we?
Do you think it should be some creature that maybe exemplifies us? Graceful,
The Hydra.
yet powerful? Like, I don't know, a Hydra? Ooh, the
I
Hydra.
got it.
Maybe, I don't know, the serpent?
I've got it. You ready?
Aurelia signs.
Yeah, exactly. Aurelia Signs. This. Oh wait, the Wispy Boar. Let's do the Wispy Boar. We get attacked by ghost boars. Fuck it, the Wispy Boar.
I mean, honestly, Boar 4 would be a great name for the ship.
That would be
okay,
a
whoa,
terrible
whoa,
name
whoa.
for a ship.
That would be a great name for the ship. Boar
Don't
4.
take-
Let's all hop on Boar 4.
I think Boar 4 is funny.
Boar 4 got that name. We're not gonna. Boar 4 has that name. We can't steal it from them.
Sure we
Well,
can.
I mean,
we're
remember-
reclaiming Boar 4.
Yeah, we gave him that name. We could take it away, or better yet, we take Boar 4 and we remove his legs and strap him to the front, and he could be like our little mast.
Shiva, do
It's
you
a
ever
little morbid. I'm
Are
sorry.
you from a barbarian tribe? I forget.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, kinda. I'm a minotaur, so I'm a little violent sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't mean it, I mean it obviously, but I don't mean it. You feel me?
That's fair. I like the Wispy Boar. And then we can
We should
cast-
definitely do something with boars.
Yeah, we can cast fog on the ship so it always looks like a ghost ship. Just scare the fuck out of people.
The
I
ghost
do like the
boar.
theme of boars because we do frequently get attacked by boars.
Yeah.
Um,
Boar something boar
I,
something.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be the boar party. It's just
we are the boar party. We could do something with pigs because pigs are basically boars but
I
like pink.
um
I
new
liked the
canon
Hydra. Can we go back that?
What
new
about if
canon
we do like the dragon pig?
The
You
rat
know,
tail.
the
the
rat.
rat.
The ethereal
I think
bacon.
Rats.
Wait, the rat tail, isn't that just like the story of your life, like the title of it?
The rat tails.
If you wrote a
that's,
biography,
that's her autobiography.
Yeah, it's called the rat tail.
I'm not interested enough to have an autobiography or any biography. I'm just a rat.
the most interesting rat that I have ever heard of, there's this rat that worked in an imperial city as a chef, but he wasn't like the chef himself. He like controlled the chef
I
by
fucking-
sitting
Oh,
underneath
Remy,
his
my
hat.
cousin. Yeah, I know him.
Oh my god, you know him? He's real?
Yeah, he's a distant cousin, like 1000th cousin, 4 times removed. Rat families, they're very large and such.
Is that like
You two know that it's just a play, right? He's an actor.
no.
What?
What?
No.
It's just a. I can get the transcript. It's just
like-
a play. It's not
I
a
like-
real
Say psych
story.
right now.
I like to
Say
think that
psych
all
right now.
like Aki says that and all three of our jaws just drop and we're like, huh?
I
We're
again
freaked out
drop
crying,
to
we're-
my
we're
knees.
vomiting. We're like throwing up overboard, just sobbing. How can this fucking be real? Like we're just like melting down over this. Like
Aurelia talks about how the newspaper about him is what helped her get through all like the pain and during the experimentation. And you just stole that from like
You're telling me
like
this
the
man's
anybody
real?
can be anything type story, and you just steal that from her.
Like, but it doesn't change the fact that the story was impactful for you. That it's not the point.
What have you done?
Udok is like, my cousin's been lying to me this whole time.
I said
Aki-
it before. I'll say it again. I'm gonna go up to the crow's nest.
Aki,
You're evil.
Aki, as these three are breaking down, you sigh and you kind of look to the side, and next to you is just the ethereal outline of a boar, and it's just sitting there shaking its head at you before it disappears.
Even the boar 4 disapproves.
you just told a group of preschool children that Santa isn't real.
What have you done?
We're like dry heaving.
I had to
and-
inform the class that Abraham Lincoln did in fact die.
Dude. What about
Oh,
okay,
no.
sticking to the Hydra bit, what if we just call the ship the four-headed boar?
The 4 boar.
But there's 5.
There's four
Right?
of us.
No, but boar
there's 4 of us.
4.
Yeah, and
Oh,
there's
there
4
are.
of us.
Oh, I thought there were 5 boars for some reason.
There
Well,
is
there's
Yeah.
5 boars, but there's 4 of
There's
you.
4 of us.
The 4 boars. The 4-headed
And boar
boar.
4 is the most important.
Yeah.
Oh, the.
Tori, I love how you don't even really, you weren't here
No,
in the inception of the
I'm
meme,
here.
but you're just going with it now.
No, Udox is a very supportive character. He is kind of. He's happy to be involved.
I'll make my perception check for the
I
day.
have actually.
Please do.
Hold on. I got kind
Not
of.
20. Okay. We'll get to
I
you
got
in a
kind of an
second.
interesting one.
Gotcha.
The hog nose. Like the
Ooh.
snake.
Yeah,
Like the
I
hog
like
nose.
that.
Or hear me out. Maybe
He look, his voice
something
cut
to do
out,
with
therefore he has
tusks
no
or
say.
tooth.
True.
Hog
I was-
nose.
I
Uh,
was saying that boars are pretty prominent for having tusks and long teeth. So maybe something like the long tusk.
The hog's tusk.
My fat's very hog.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fucking stupid.
That
A
reminded
fat
me
and
of the
hairy
dumbest
hog.
shit. That
That's-
reminded me. Have you guys heard the pulled pork? Yeah, I cranked my hog today.
Crank my dog today.
That's what that reminded me of.
I love my wife.
Yeah, it's the name of the ship is just the cranked hog.
You know, I said it and everyone was silent, and I was like, I feel like that could be taken sexually.
the porker, the
I just
The
started
porker,
losing my
the-
shit.
the
I'm
fucking the
in hell.
the pushed pork.
Oh my
The yoinked
god.
pork.
Please,
The
dear
fucking-
God, we need to walk away from this boar analogy. It's
I'm
not
just
healthy.
The hog nose, I feel like, is a good one. The
I think
hog
the hog nose
nose,
is good.
I
think the
also
hog
like
nose is good.
cranked hog.
the cranked hog.
Cranked hog.
Okay, that's okay. Can we just get it to that down to those two and flip a coin? And with
I like-
and
No,
I
the,
like the hog
I'm
nose.
fine. I'm fine with the hog's nose.
The
the
hog
hog's nose.
The
The,
hog
That's fine.
hog's nose or the hog nose?
The hog nose.
Hog nose.
What if
Oh
we do,
wait,
like-
Hog, duh.
what if it was like like the hog nose, but it's like the hog nose, like
Ooh.
KNOWS, like
The
Yeah.
hog nose.
Mhm.
And then
What
our
does it
group
know?
can just be called the Tusk Brigade.
the Tusk Brigade.
Yeah, or the
Or
Tusk
just the
Party.
tusks.
I feel
the
like
tusks,
I don't know.
yeah.
Wait, I feel like we're kind of going in the right direction with that. I actually kind of like
Yeah,
something to do with tusks. Like we're in the hog nose. That's our ship,
we're the
and
tusks.
we are. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're the tusks, or
That's what does that's the like the main thing that does the damage, that the boars used to do the damage. I like that.
what's a synonym for tusk? Choppers.
We are not
legally-
using chopper.
legally we
We
can call
cannot
ourselves that.
use chopper.
Well, here we
are
go.
the
Full
Midwest
circle back to One
choppers.
Piece. Chopper. Full circle.
To be fair, Udox is basically our
Hey, what
chopper.
did
just
what
a
did I
rat
get with
instead
that
of a
20?
reindeer.
That's so true.
I
My
was
intelligence
kind of
is
waiting
very
for
high as
this
well.
whole thing to settle down before I got to
It
that.
could just be.
There is no
I
settling
think
this
we could.
down.
We'll just run with the tusks. I like that. We're the
It was
Me
tusks.
too.
The hog nose and the tusks.
Mess with the hog nose, you get the tusks.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Aki, you go up to the crow's nest. The sounds of three people crying about the fact that Remy would like
Belligerent idiots.
yeah, just crying, like dry heaving over the side of the boat. You go up there and you just tune all that out and you're staring into the sea. And for a bit, as stuff kind of quiets down underneath, nothing seems to happen. But then you kind of notice something. For a second, you're just like, oh, whatever. It's, you know, like, you look and it's just like a dark, like there's a dark spot in the ocean. You're like, oh, it's probably just, you know, another tuna or something, like swimming around near the surface, picking at food. But then you notice there's another one. And another one. And
We're
another
under
one.
attack.
All around you, there are multiple things coming up from the water.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Aki, you are watching
Do
as
we have a little bell up at the crow's nest for like alarms?
No,
We
No.
didn't have the middle for it.
yeah. But yeah, no,
This is-
7 figures are seen crawling, surfacing from the
Crawling.
water and
Um.
beginning to climb their way up the side of the boat.
At arms, at arms.
This is Aki right now. And Meaves of the dungeon.
Yeah,
That's all I picture.
very true.
To arms, to arms.
Captain!
Alarms.
Look!
So-
With the nat 20, are we getting a surprise round on these bad boys, or
No, with the nat 20, they don't get a surprise round on you.
Oh
So
shit.
I feel
we're-
like that would have happened whether I'd seen them or not.
all I'm saying is, are we going to be able to do this combat in 20 minutes or less?
No, I was gonna get
Believe
this.
in us.
No,
I mean, yeah, good.
I was
I
gonna get
believe
this
in us.
combat started, like get, you know,
We can do it.
you guys prepared for it, and then I was gonna have that be next session.
We're already wasting time. Get them initiatives in there.
Yeah, go
What do you
ahead.
mean
Everybody roll initiative, just so it's there for next
Oh my
time.
God.
Holy shit.
Damn, guys!
Oh my
Hold on,
God.
hold on.
The
Can you get a
grief of
19 or
losing
23?
Remy from Ratatouille has absolutely spurred us
It's
into
invigorating.
acting.
Damn.
No!
No.
I'm the most distraught out of all of us. I'm
It was a close
still on the
relative.
floor
Heartbroken.
crying.
Yeah, you're a
It was
close
a, it was a
relative.
it was almost a direct relative. You
Yeah.
know? So I don't.
Yeah.
Basically, in rat culture, that's like
Yeah.
as close as you can be.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like your mother, basically.
Father.
I
No,
unironically think we could probably take them.
in this
This-
timeline, Remy is trans. Sorry.
No,
I
in
forgot
this
to mention that.
timeline, it's Shakespearean rules, so women aren't allowed to act in plays publicly.
Oh, yeah, true.
Aaron, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know this now. No, you're not gonna be able to complete this combat in 20 minutes.
Okay, it's one of those combats. Okay.
I'm just
Alright,
surprised
dude.
how they're keeping up with the ship.
They are water goblins.
Well, they came up
Oh, no.
from in front of you, so it wasn't them keeping up with the ship. It was you sailed into them.
It's
Okay.
sea monkeys.
This is what hey. Can't say that.
Hey,
Come on, buddy.
What? Wait,
you can't
what?
say monkeys,
I s-
brother.
I s-
What's
I
wrong
swim
with
at,
you?
I swim at the beach one time.
God, I'm sorry. I really want to do combat tonight.
The only issue is Sean will not be able to finish this combat.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
tell
know.
you what. If you wanted to play Shiva, all right, or if one of you wanted to control Shiva for the combat, and I'll dip, and you guys can just do the combat with Shiva. Like, give them access to my character sheet. I trust you. You know, like Aaron, or like Aaron. Yeah, probably Aaron, just because he's most experienced with D&D. To just play like control Shiva and have her fight.
I don't feel right
But-
about that though. Puppeteer your character.
as long as you don't make her do any like big story decisions, like
Uh-huh.
obviously she's going to fight to completion.
She
and
loses
she's-
an arm.
Well,
Done.
I mean, if that happens, but that probably would have happened like if I was controlling her too, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Like,
You stick your
I mean,
arm into the water to fish out the goblins.
like I'm sure you understand how to play her. She's like not smart. She probably follows Akizuki's command, and
I'm just thinking, with as high as initiatives as we rolled, we could probably knock a couple of them off and leave them in the ocean before they actually get a chance to attack.
Actually true.
I mean, if you guys would like to try, we can also just
What if we do like one round of combat to get things in position and then call it? Like,
Sure.
We could do
All right.
just one round of combat and then call it.
I will say I was not. So give me a minute because I actually had to pull up their fucking stat blocks because I was not. I did.
Let them roll their initiatives.
All I'm saying is, I forgot. Never mind.
Real
All I'm
shit.
saying-
All I'm saying, shit self.
I cast testicular torsion.
Dies.
I mean, yeah, but we don't need to talk about that. Part.
So
Dude,
What was I gonna say?
that one.
We do know somebody that had testicular torsion. That's crazy.
I do
for
too.
me right now.
But
Okay.
actually, Aaron, you know him. Elijah.
Yeah,
You know
Elijah.
two people that have had testicular torsion, and how does that make you feel?
I very lucky.
Yeah. You want to know what's even
Very
crazier, Aaron?
Yeah.
It's
Elijah's-
contagious. Watch
Elijah's
out.
had it 3 times.
Oh wait, what?
contagious. Oh,
He has
no.
it 3 times? Is
He
he
got-
infertile?
He got it 3 times. No, no, he's fucking lucky because he like every time, like one time was like after like he was like playing soccer and he just collapses like in pain and they take him to the hospital immediately and they were like, yeah, we got you. You got here just in time, and or not 3 times, like twice, but like nonetheless twice, 2 nickels, bro, kind of crazy. But the second time he was sleeping. And just eyes shot open, woke up in immense pain, went to the hospital. They're like, dude, what the fuck? How'd you do it again while you were sleeping?
He got 1 torsion per testicular.
He
Exactly.
clearly is prone, and he needs to watch out.
Yeah, which is kind of wild. And that's the day when he told me that. That's the day I learned that you can get it while sleeping, and I've been terrified ever
Yeah,
since.
that's how I've heard it happening.
Okay.
Like. Sorry.
So, first up is Aki.
Okay. First things first. I think we've established that I can use my charismatic presence
Oh,
for
I
a
should have
bonus
done my long
action
rest. Hello.
to try and intimidate them.
Yep.
What would that be? The intimidation. That's the freaking skill.
9.
Yikes. That's not great.
18. Yeah, I don't even have to look at that one. Yeah, you do not. Okay. All right. So, let me describe these for you real quick. So Aki, what you see is a bunch of they are very like kind of creepy looking creatures. They look like anthropomorphic sharks.
Grr.
Is the best way to describe it.
Oh no. We come full circle.
Gargura.
Never mind. I'm not gonna send that picture. Never mind.
So yeah, they are like basically how Tritons look is they kind of just look like people with like some fish-like features. These literally look like people that were halfway turned into sharks.
Do they happen to be wearing shark-styled hoodies?
No.
Do they happen to be blue?
Yes, they are blue. But yeah. So yeah. They are beginning to like some of them are beginning to climb up the side of the boat, others are, still on the approach. When you do this intimidation check, the bulk of them are completely unfazed.
Yeah, I figured. Is there any one in particular that is clearly phased?
I am marking those 2 right now.
2.
Yes.
Oh shit.
2 of them are phased. Those 2 are phased.
Ah, the weaker looking ones. Got it.
The little ones.
Okay.
The little men. We
I'm
can kill the
using
little
my
guys.
action to bond Udon and Shiva.
Yep.
Which you guys know that's the for the next 10 minutes once on each of your turns, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Then I think I'll fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How high is the crow's nest up?
About 70 feet from sea line.
Okay, I'll be that high up over the board. Ship. Where's the little wing icon? Oh. Nope, that's not the one. That's my movement, I think. And then there we go. Yeah, that'll be it, I think. Throwing it on over to Shiva, I believe.
Aurelia is next.
Aurelia.
Aurelia, as you hear Aki say that there are creatures coming up the side of the boat, as you're sitting there crying over the side, you look down and you do in fact see some beginning to crawl up the side.
Bad boy over here cannot approach cannot climb up.
All right.
He is
So-
fearful of me.
I'm on a boat. Are all of them climbing, or some of them look like they're kind of hanging back in the water?
Some of them are still kind of a little bit away from the boat, but all of them seem to have the intent of getting on the boat.
Okay. All right. So I don't have to worry about ranged attacks from the water. Fuck. Okay. So here's my plan. Right. So I'm going to that one right there. Okay.
Which one?
That one.
That one. Gotcha.
That one. I am going to use a channel divinity. I'm gonna. Fuck. Sorry, I had to sit up.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, I
He
thought
That's
you
what
were
you're doing.
testicular torsion.
Yup.
yeah, testicular. He torsioned his testicular.
Live on stream. Yo, that's
Thank you
good content
for
though.
Live
being on the
on
same wavelength.
I love how we all immediately went right there.
Testicular torsion stream. My favorite.
I'm going
Testicular
to-
torsion stream.
I'm going to use my channel divinity redirect breach. So as an action, force a number of creatures up to your here. Actually, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Up to your proficiency. So 2, within 30 feet. You can see they make a strength save. They fail the save. They get pulled 10 feet towards me to an unoccupied space of my choice.
All right.
Towards you?
Yep.
Oh. Oh
Oh
no. This bad boy over here.
30 feet.
This guy can't move closer.
60.
Because he
15,
can't come
25.
he can't willingly come over towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if I come over to this side of the ship? And he's also intimidated.
Yep.
If I come over to this side of the ship here. Fuck. Over to this side of the ship here.
I think
Yeah.
it'd probably just be smarter to get these two.
Which two? Those two? Okay. So I'm going to move. Where would I have to? Oh wait. Where would I have to be within 30 feet of both of them? That's the question. 25, 30. Perfect. So right there. So right here. That should be 30 feet at least. Yeah. And I'm going to pull those two towards me.
Okay, so they need to make a strength save.
Strength
What's your
save,
DC?
Boom. It goes off my spell DC, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I assume so. My spell save DC is not that high. It is 12.
12. All right. That one saves. That one. Strength plus. That one fails. So this one up here fails. So getting pulled 10 feet towards you.
An unoccupied space east. And then my bonus action, we're going to start off spicy. Alright. And bonus action, giant might. Giant
All right.
not giant smite, giants space might.
Giants might.
Yes.
Get big.
Get
You
big,
can be under me. I am currently like 70 feet in the air.
and you
something
can
like
be
that.
under me. So I have a size difference on you. We're chilling.
I thought Aki was always under you.
Mm,
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm not
Anyway.
gonna talk about that.
Bottom.
Bottom detected. Get him.
You've been assigned bottom.
And now that is going to be my turn, though.
Yeah, no, Aki
All right.
is. Yeah.
Shiva.
No, she is.
Shiva with tears in her eyes, bonus action. Like she hears combat, her head flicks up. She's sobbing still, and I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna
right.
pop out one of my titties, as in the cannonball, and I'm gonna rush over here, and I'm gonna just pelt this guy. I'm gonna like full on like baseball throw it right into this
That's
guy's
good.
skull right over here.
I will say,
Yeah.
you do know that you're going to be losing your tit after this if you do chuck it,
I
right?
don't give a fuck.
All right.
More. It's just that
I am
you think,
I am
you think
in
stock
grief.
stuff don't sell cannonballs.
I'm gonna pop a titty and kill a man.
All right, hit him with your tit.
Question: Question.
Yes.
This is a question just because I've seen some DMs rule it like this. Do I get advantage because of high ground?
Like in Baldur's Gate 3.
Kind of like in Baldur's
Yeah, it's a Baldur's Gate 3 thing. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Is there like a damage bonus since there is a 20-pound fucking hunk of metal falling on its head from like I'm assuming 20 feet?
You can add a D4.
I want to add a D4. Yeah, I'm gonna add a D4. 3.
Yep.
So
18.
Yeah.
It's that one. Yeah, that is.
Okay. He has to make a DC. I think it was 13 saving throw.
Yep.
Plus.
Well, that's a fail.
Oh,
Six bludgeoning damage right into this guy's fucking skull.
So
he is immediately knocked into the water, right? Because he was climbing.
this one was still making its way to the boat, so it just sinks 10 feet down into the water.
Like just the cannonball just like takes it down with it, like
Poor bastard.
into the water. And I scream at him. I like roar. I'm like, "That is for Remy!" And that's my turn.
Okay.
Absolutely. Wait. I'm gonna use my action, and I'm gonna act for my boots of spider climb, and I'm gonna stand on the side of the ship.
Did you not want to rage?
I did rage.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
already
Okay.
raged. Oh wait, attack on an extra 2 points of damage because that's a strength-based weapon. So it would have
That's
been 8
right.
damage.
Yeah.
Total. And then with my boots of spider climb, I'm going to step onto the side of the ship, look at this guy over here, and point at him. Standing like horizontally, like on the side of the
For
ship.
3 minutes.
And yeah, and then and that's my turn.
All right. So next up, because of how many there are, I kind of did this as like a group initiative roll, so all of them are going to be going at once. Just to make life a little bit easier for me. So this one here, actually no, let's go numbered order here. This one here is going to make it here, climbing up the side of the boat. This one here is going to make it halfway up the boat, and dashing will actually get him on top of the boat. This one.
Wow, they've got a fast swim speed because they also.
Yeah, they have a higher swim speed than move speed. So yeah, that one gets there. That one gets there. This one can still see Aki. So it's going to waste its turn at the end of its turn. Yeah, no, it's still frightened.
Just vibing.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
This one will make it there. This one will make it here. This one wastes its turn. It's also still feared. Fuck these guys. And that one
fuck 'em.
will make it there. And yeah, at that point it's Udok's.
Yippee! I would like to aim fire. Okay, have any of these been attacked yet? The small ones?
The small ones, no. The only one that has been attacked is this one over here.
For how much?
8.
I would like to fire.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have something,
is
don't I?
also an elevated platform.
Would it be disadvantage?
Well, I don't know if you'd be able to see them from your current position.
Not from the current position. Well, she could probably see it, but it's seeing through the railing here. Because like this is a railing. So
Why did she be able to see it? Because the rat is like 2 feet tall.
These are
fair.
also stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the one on the stairs. I talking about the ones at the back
No.
of the
No,
ship.
no.
I'm talking.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You'd have to move, but you could like. I'd say if you move like, or maybe you could probably get a shot.
Scurry.
Yeah.
I will scurry.
Scurry.
Like here?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. I would like to steady aim, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see. Or I can't
You
I can't have
do
moved.
that if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
turn.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I'll just shoot then. So
Alright.
I just need to click on the crossbar. It's been a
Yeah.
second.
No, you're fine. 10.
Bam.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Alright.
You do
You-
get a
wait, can I add the
D4.
Oh, yeah, the D4. That's right.
Yeah, you can add a D4. Yeah.
12.
12. That's its AC.
Damn.
So it does hit.
Yep.
9.
9. All right. It takes the shot to the face, but it's still fucking standing. It hisses at you in a very guttural way. Yeah. Well, that's our first round of combat.
Slay, slay, slay. I like that. Okay. Now this is going to be really fun to come back to for sure.
Yeah.
Before I dip out, I just want to tell you what my backup character is, Chunky, and I don't care if other people know. Okay.
Okay.
It's another monk barbarian build. Okay. And
Wonderful.
it is a Storm Herald barbarian, dragon monk.
Okay.
And he's just the human version of Godzilla. That's it. That's the character.
Fair. All right.
He's just human Godzilla. That's the character. Okay.
Fair enough. All right.
Have a good night, everybody. I'll talk to you
Good
guys
night.
Yep.
next week.
All right. I'll see y'all next time. Later.